All right, this is Game Hydro. We're playing Guess Spin Arena, which claims that you can win real life money by playing it. We're going to tell you if the game is a scam or legit. We're going to give you green flags and red flags. Red flag number one, the game did not ask for my location services, or excuse me, did not ask for my location or for me to enable location services when I first started it. Now, the reason it is a green flag for a game to do so is that there's a lot of states and municipalities and cities where it is still illegal to online gamble. And so when a developer is trying to be legit, they're going to try to follow the law. So this developer clearly does not care about following the law. Second red flag, this game is a literal exact clone of another game that we played and did a video about called Jackpot Heist Slot. Like literal exact clone. There's quite literally no difference. Well, there's one difference, which is that if you go over here to the settings menu, you will not have a button that says continue slots game that enables some completely different game to play. You'll just have this game. But the way the game works, there is, as you can see, in the bottom right corner of the screen, a $35 redeem mission. That is another red flag to me, because if there is a minimum cash out point, then that means that the developer can simply rig the game to not make it to the 35. You see this a lot. It's a really old story with these kind of games, that you don't make it to 35, you'll make it to like 32, and then the winnings will start to drop off again until you end up back at zero. That tends to happen a lot with these sorts of games. Matter of fact, it happens more often than not with games that give you a minimum withdrawal threshold. So minimum withdrawal thresholds to me are an instant scam indicator. All right, so here's another red flag. So we're at what? 4 red flags and no green flags at this point? Sweepstakes coins. This is something that companies use in order to avoid having to follow the law that says that in order to avoid having to follow gambling laws. Gambling laws are much stricter than sweepstakes laws. So by doing this, they think that they're making it a sweepstakes legally, and that they'll be able to stand up in court with that if they ever get sued, which who knows if there's even a possibility that they would ever get sued. All these developers use fake names anyways. So that is pretty much the gist of this game. Just more red flags than a Soviet rally is what I'm seeing here. Not a good look yet for this game, but you know what? I'm willing to give it a shot by looking at the reviews. Let's look at the reviews and see what other people are saying that it plays. All right, we're at the download page for Guess Spin Arena. We're going to look at the reviews mainly, but also take a look at some other stuff about the game. So, category is games. There's no subcategories. To me, no subcategories is a major red flag, because the developer, in that case, wants the game primarily to be downloaded from the ads, not from people finding it organically on the App Store. Or else they would put it with a subcategory. Gambling, cards, casino, cards, casual, strategy, role-playing, racing. Those are all examples of subcategories. With the games one, it will not show up in a subcategory. So, let's see. What's new? You can tell by what's new that the game was released 3 months ago, updated 2 weeks ago. Checking out the preview pictures, it doesn't look anything like the game that we just played. I do appreciate the bad typos, though, that are not, don't seem to be looked after by anybody who would otherwise be in charge of editing these pictures. Online rewards. Spin the reels to win big, etc., etc. Banana is the winner. Wow, banana's the winner. How about that? So let's go into the description, because the descriptions oftentimes are written in an extremely cringe manner in fly-by-night games like this. typically due to being written by ChatGPT and then never looked at again. I mean, it doesn't have to be ChatGPT. It could be Microsoft Copilot or, Gemini that's doing this. All of them are equally cringe when you suck at prompt engineering or don't even put effort in. So, dive into Guess Spin Arena, a thrilling guessing strategy game. An exciting guessing strategy game that combines the excitement of a slot machine with strategic decision making. Bold red or cool blue to compete against. But the real challenge begins with each round, in which you can switch sides that... the sniper got him. Cherries, oranges, bananas, and lucky sevens. Yeah, it looks like it was written by AI. It's horribly written. And the developer is listed as LuxPay Digital Services Limited. They appear to have another app, some random finance app, that got 0 reviews. It looks like it caters to people in Nigeria, interestingly enough. So I don't know if somehow the developer's account got jacked by whoever put this scam out, or if the developer themselves have resorted to putting this scam out in order to make some money. So let's see what the reviews say. I love Unity games. There's been times I put down 100, didn't win anything. They do hit though. Okay, but this person didn't try to withdraw. This game is a scam. Ads are not real. Even though they start you with bonus money, they'll get you to $1 or so below the minimum cash out. Then you'll lose it all, etc., etc., etc. This game is a scam. I'm not sure this is real until I can win over 30. So this person keeps not being able to win more than $30. That is exactly what I described would happen in a game with a minimum cash out. It has been my experience that as soon as you make a deposit, it's lost. The developer seems to be copy and pasting the same response to literally everybody. It's fun to play, and I did win a little the first time I played. Cashed out to PayPal, and it was there fast. Have not won since. The game they advertise with on most platforms, and I've never seen the dragon or lion in real 1. Rarely do you see it in real 2. We will see. We will see again. Great game and lots of wins. It's a lose-lose. About time. Fun. So far, so good. Fun. Game is fun. I've made a couple bucks, but haven't redeemed. Overall, great gameplay. Easy to use. Great wins by Boosted Civic 00. So maybe they're playing the game in order to try to earn money for their for some more car parts. Pauses at withdrawal. Don't buy coins. Fun game. Fun game. Fun to waste time on. Fun and worthwhile. Lies. So people are now catching a lot that these games are always clones of other games because the developers fly by night. They're gone as fast as they show up. If you've been playing these games for a while, I'm sure that you have noticed that. If you haven't been playing them, trust me, that is a very common fixture in illegitimate gambling games like this. Redemption. My account was blocked for the dumbest reason. Game won't let me get past the threshold. Poorly run website. Claim to go through money laundering prevention to approve payout. Only Unity game to delay the payout. Fake game. Social casino. Run. Wasn't the game I thought it was going to be. Game is rigged. Can't win more than $31.99. Two different people say that. All right. So, yeah. Looks like this game is a dud. Looks like we have our decision. This game is not legitimate. This game will not pay you. So, don't even think about getting paid off this game. It's not happening. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. This is Game Hydro. Please like and subscribe. And leave a comment with your experiences about this game. And if you want to suggest to us another game to do, then leave a comment with that in, and I will definitely put it under consideration. All right. Thank you for watching.